Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. A run here for J.D. McKissic.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll go again with McKissic. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They will run it. It's McKissic. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing his Wentz. Thomas has got it. Complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. A carry now for McKissic. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. To throw is Wentz. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folding like a lawn chair. Throwing is Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Commanders come through with a fourth down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now is Wentz. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. McKissick. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On 2nd and goal. Wentz. He's got it. Touchdown Commanders. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab.
And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
On first down, Rodgers. Touchdown! Randall Cobb, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Touchdown, Washington! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. To try again after the sack. Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. The 40. The 20. And it's a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wentz to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
And these are the situations that really test the defense as sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fields it right around the goal line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter from the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they have a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, you got to be licensed to take some shots down the field.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Rodgers. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Wentz. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's McKissick.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 41, Wentz. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 27, Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Wentz going to look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
That's not a run that's going to make any advantage, but they've been moving the ball all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
An inside give to Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Jones.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The 71 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The give is to Jones.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4 yards play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it with Jones. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a pickup of 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun is Jones. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of talent bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving.
Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the...
Good game, good game, good game.
And I don't know that I've ever seen a tie game decided in the final seconds because of a safety.
It's just an absolute disaster, Brandon. You're thinking you're going to at least get yourself to overtime. But how about this defense? They said, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and this will be an unbelievable victory if it holds up.
An excellent field position here as this drive will start on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings.